Let's start off from the political sphere because there is uncertainty over the superdelegate list of the governing New Patriotic Party, with several presidential aspirants raising objections to the party's process for cleaning the special electoral college register. The National Executive Committee of the NPP has been busy finalizing the list for the Superdelegate Congress expected to take place on August 26th. Now, the primary role of the so-called Special Electoral College is to trim the number of presidential aspirants to 5 ahead of the November Congress to elect a presidential candidate for the 2024 elections. But some presidential aspirants say the process to clean the register and finalize the list has not been transparent. We have one of them, Comrade Agyepong, in the studio with us for a conversation on this. Well, grateful for coming.
It's my pleasure.
But first, how's the campaign going?
It's going very well. Campaigns are normally very tough, but I've been used to it, so I enjoy the difficulty and running around the country and meeting the people. There's a joy in seeing Ghanaians going through their daily troubles and all that, and meeting them in the various communities. So it's a tough ask, but I'm always prepared for tough duties.
Okay. During your launch, you were very critical of government, that you cannot pretend to say that all is well.
I think it's important after 30 years of our democracy that we create a new dawn in this country. Typically so for we, the politicians, as well. It's important that sometimes we are forthright with the Ghanaian people. I think the time has come for us to work within our means, to operate our budgets within what we can get for our revenue envelope. We cannot continue to have deficit financing of our lives. It's not sustainable. It's shown to us that we have to look inward and look at the Ghanaian people, lead by example, do the right things, cut the waste. It's important that we cut down a lot of waste. And that's why I've laid out my 6-point plan, including reducing the size of government, as a way of sending a strong signal to the Ghanaian people that it cannot be business as usual, and that the time has come for us to cut back on ourselves as a demonstration of austerity so that we can expect the support of the population. The only way we can get the population on side is when they realize that we also are leading by example.
All right. Now, we know that you are in the race to be elected as flag bearer. The number of you are 10, so it will be trimmed down to 5.
That's right.
Now, some of you are not, quite okay with the process. Are you included in those?
I'm not so sure about the headline. I think it's a bit sensational. I mean, I don't think anybody has complained about the list because we haven't gotten to that stage. I think we are talking about the process. There are 2 issues that most of us have been discussing, and all of us have been discussing it. This impression that is being created, that there's a group of 8, in fact, they are calling us a gang of 8, which is very derogatory. It's wrong, it's erroneous. Everything that we've discussed, we've made sure the Vice President is also aware of that. We wanted the Special Electoral College to assemble at one single location instead of the 16 regional capitals, because the last time it was done, there were only 10 regional capitals. Right now, there are small regions like Northeast, like Western North, like Oti. I mean, you're going to assemble only 26 or so delegates to vote. I mean, I think that is something that is wasteful.
Okay.
We believe, and also we've heard a lot of stuff, complaints, even from a lot of the party chairmen, that they'll prefer that we all assemble at a location so that we can have better scrutiny of the process to make sure, especially there's some restricted access to the voting area, but there are all sorts of rumors that fly around. We want a transparent and a clean process so that when the result comes out, everybody will be happy with it. Again, I want to emphasize that all of us have been having these discussions and we've been asked to have our view. Fortunately, the National Council will meet tomorrow. All aspirants have been invited, so there is no ganging up against one person. It is not true. So the media should stop that narrative. It's never true. And we're thinking about the process. Whether the special delegates, if you look at the Constitution, is intended to shortlist from 10 to 5. It is not intended to elect a winner or a presidential candidate. That's not the intention behind it. So there's a school of thought that says that, okay, perhaps we should do it like we do with the unit committee elections or with the vice chairman elections in our party, where if you take the notice of poll and there are 10 of us, you take 5, your preferred 5. So that's the discussion. Those are the 2 main issues. The last issue had to do with the display of the register.
Okay.
our party register is being validated or has been validated. The process that it went through, some people were not happy with it because we think that at the national level, we asked the Electoral Commission to do a public display. So the least we can do is to have a display at the party office in the constituency.
So are you happy with it, or you are part of those who are not happy with the process?
No. I don't want you to come out with such a straight talk that we are not happy with the process. All we are saying that we haven't gotten.
Some people are not happy with how the process went.
Yes, the validation.
Exactly.
Because some people have passed on. And there are some indications that they are being replaced. Meanwhile, the National Council took a decision for no one to be added on. Even if someone has lost his life, it shouldn't be added on. So if such things are happening, then it's worrying. What we want to see is a public display of the register. So that it can be verified by all the delegates that I'm in this polling station, this man has passed on, he has not been replaced. And all that. That's all is being said. That cannot constitute ganging up against one. We are looking at sanitizing the process.
So tomorrow, the National Executive Committee is meeting.
Yeah.
What's your expectation of
But I do hope that we can reach some accommodation. And because I think having it in one central location is a no-brainer. I mean, there are only less than 900. Making up the special electoral college. There are not that many. It's less than a normal polling station. So if a polling station in Accra can field 1,500 people to vote in, so what is wrong with having just one polling station, maybe in the middle belt of the country? That can allow those from the coast to get there in good time, those from the north to get there in good time, so that by 10 o'clock in the morning we can start the voting.
So that's your expectation for tomorrow?
That is what we expect to do, because with the special electoral college, there are no time for speeches or anything. We just go in there like a voting day. You go and you vote. That's it. So that's what we want to see.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So Kwabena Agyepong is one of the 10 flag bearer aspirants of the NPP who will be going into this special delegate congress. We are waiting to see what the committee will come up with tomorrow at the end of that meeting. Now.